Hi, my name is Mensa Hugh Samuel. I am the product manager for Online Office. Right now, in this video, we'll be discussing our point of sale and how to use it. This is actually an introductory video. You can use it and you can just log in. This is the admin, right? And then the password is 12345 6, and this is our URL. You can actually visit our URL, right? So once you click on this, right, you will then go log into the application. Now once you log into the application, we have a fictitious company, iLab, right? And then this is me logged in, right? So here is where you have your company name, and then yeah, right. So you go into your home tab, right? So this is actually your home tab once you log in, and it actually greets you and then gives you the summary of your financial report, right? So it's going to talk about today, this week, this month, and then this financial year. Okay. Now here, as you can see, we have user management, contact, products, purchase, sales, stock transfer, um, stock adjustments, expenses, payments, accounts, reports, administrative backup notifications, and so on and so forth. Right. Now here, this is what you can do. Once you logged in, you can then change your profile by clicking on this profile icon. Right. You just click on this and then you go into your profile icon, and then these are the information that that you can actually change. Right now, just to speed up process, we are now going to be going into our point of sale by clicking on this, clicking on point of sale, and then entering in the cash in hand. So what amount of money are you starting off with for the day, right? So this is something that is outside of the regular amount. Just click on open register. Okay, and then this is where you have the point of sale. Now bear in mind I'm actually online, my internet connection is a little bit slow, but the thing is that here you select your business location, right? So we have two business locations. All of these ones are in the settings. You can change your business locations, add more business locations to it, and then here you can then specify what is it that you want, right? Is it the product wholesale? Are you selling in wholesale or discount, right? Or any of these things. This one too, you can actually change it to suit your preference, right? So in this particular case, maybe you have wholesale pricing, you have normal pricing, and then which is the selling price, the wholesale price, and then maybe any kind of pricing category that you want. You can actually set them up, and then here on your right hand side is where you see your products, right? So we are focused on efficiency. So most of the things can be done with a keyboard, right? If you hold on this particular icon, you can see that we have our keyboard shortcuts that you can use, right? So in this video, but I will be using the mouse so that it actually becomes visually good for you to see. So you can see here, you can then pick your product. So let me just pick a product, right? You pick a product, you can then increase the quantity, right? And then as you can see that the subtotal is here. Once you just keep on increasing it, you can then see how it is done, right? And then afterwards you can then click on multiple payment method, right? So this way you can then specify your okay. So in here you can see that this is where you can then input the amount that the person is giving to you, right? The payment method, and then the payment account that you want to take the money from, right? Okay. And then you put in whatever note that you want to put in here, and then you can then finalize payment, right? So the person pays more, obviously, then you have to change for the person, but then it's the other way around. You will see a balance, right? And then this is the final payment. Now all of these ones are also being triggered by a keyboard shortcut, right? Okay. So the keyboard shortcut, you can then and then as you can see, so it will automatically print it out for you, and this is where we will have this. So it's just showing you can then customize even the design of this one, right? So this is a very efficient application. We've put in a lot of effort into it, yes. And then you can then click on print. So I'm going to hit cancel on this one, right? So that is it. That is the point of sale in summary. And as you can see that we have our keyboard shortcuts here. We have our draft. You can draft it. You can suspend the order, right? And then you can just click on cash. This one is just an instant one, right? Okay. So you just click close. Okay, and then you can then close your register. So after you're done with the break, you can then close your register. Okay, so here in here we have user management, right? In here we have user management. Bear in mind I'm actually using an internet connection, just a little bit slower. Alright, so here you have your users. You can then this is where you actually manage your users. You can then add more users to it. You can then edit the privileges that each user has, and then you can even specify the roles that you want to give to these people, right? Now, obviously, we have sales commission agents. So these are people who are not going to log in, but people who will definitely be part of the your selling process. So here you see that we have admin. Admin has all the privileges, and then by default you can actually delete it. So we have created just 2 rows, and then as you can see here is quite a lot. So it is very good for you to have time and then just go through these permissions and what the user can or cannot do, right? So yeah, you can then play around with these ones. So we have the contacts, whereby we have our suppliers, our customers, and our customers group. We have our products, right? You can then add products, add products and then add a lot of information to here, right? You have our purchases. You can then list out of our purchases, our sales, right? So all the sales that we have today, we've had today, and then all the sales like going back, you can even set up a time and or like a date record, and then be able to figure out what day and then what kind of sale that was made. So here, this is all that you can see here, right? So you have all this information being given out to you, right? And then here we have stock transfer, where you transfer from one end to the other, right? We have stock adjustment. These are products which where have been in bad shape or something like that, something happened to it, right? And with that, what is it that you're going to do about it, right? We have our expenses. So our expenses obviously is the amount of money that's actually going out of the company. We have our payment methods. So this is where we specify our payment methods, and then we also look at our balance sheets, whether our sheets have been balanced, our cash flow, and then so on and so forth. So here we have our reports. Now report is very big. As you can see, we have quite a lot of reports that are done. Okay, so we have a very detailed reports here. You can see here profit by products. This is where you see your profits or loss, right? And then you have the categories of the brand and the location, the paid by invoice, and so on and so forth. So in here we have quite a lot of this thing that you must spend time and then go through, right? So this video is actually a summary video. Let me just give that in. So we will not be going into detail about some certain things, and then this is where you make backup. It's actually very good and very efficient that you actually make a backup of your application. Now once you are installing this thing on your local machine, we then show you how this thing is done, how our programmers or technical staff would actually guide you through the process. And then this is where we have our notification templates in regarding to SMS, to emails, how you're going to then set them up. And then here it is where we have our business settings, right? So business settings is also a very large scale thing. We've taken a lot of things into consideration, whereby you can then go through your tax, your products, and so many other things. As you can see, your sale, your purchase, your dashboard, how it's supposed to be, and then the modules. So our modules, let me just briefly explain here. This is where maybe you want to add a little more features. If your business is into restaurant and stuff, you can then add kitchen, right, for this thing, right? And then the same thing with tables. So some people use tables, so maybe you want to figure out which table and how to track them. All of those ones are being added. And then we have our human resource, right? So this is where we have a lot of things regarding our human resource, but mostly in terms of attendance and payroll. These are the major things. And then if and then like holidays and stuff like that. And then these are essentials, right? So these are things that you would want to keep, which are obviously private, right? So this is the summary of the application, right? It is a very good application. It is excellent, right? So this is it. This is just if there's anything that you do not understand, feel free to actually reach to us. We'll be doing an in-depth discussion about it if you don't really understand anything. All right, thank you. Have a nice day.